I want you to hear a testimony. Cynthia Benz. All right, she's a Christian. She has MS, multiple sclerosis. Now, you know, it's a young adult disease, and it gets progressively worse and worse. She's asked God to heal her. Notice how she's living.
I know a bit about healing firsthand because I have multiple sclerosis, which in my case is characterized by remissions and relapses. So I have experienced how wonderful it is to lose those troublesome symptoms and how awful it is to get them back again or face new, worse ones. If you are healed so that you're totally freed of all your illness and problems, feels like a completely new start. But as a consequence, you're faced with taking on new challenges and responsibilities. For me, healing isn't simply a matter of all or nothing. Healing isn't just getting rid of symptoms, especially the obvious ones, the visible ones. Healing is more holistic than that. It involves being put together again, functioning more fully and sensitively in the way we were created to function, smoothly and in balanced, integrated ways. As a Christian, I believe that healing is about trusting God, learning patience, and how to wait positively for God's timing, not my own. It's about growth, really realizing the limits of my independence and the advantages of dependence on God. I also believe it's possible to continue having troublesome symptoms and problems and still experience being healed. On this earth, God is with you, whether or not you are healed. He loves you just the same.
And I suppose that is the one picture of God that I wish you would take away. You're watching right now. I wish you would take that picture of God away. Here's a woman who believes. She trusts Him with her life. But she says, you know what? No matter what happens, I know who I believe in. I know whom I trust. And I know He's going to have the last word. There's an old line. You have to blow the dust off it. It's in Romans chapter 8, verse 28. And it goes like this. All things work together for good to those who love God. Now, that doesn't mean everything is good. Your cancer is not good. The divorce that you have gone crushingly through is not good. It's not saying all things are good, is it? No, it's not saying everything is good. But God can take whatever is happening in our lives right now, and He says, I can turn that one day into good. You know why? Because I am going to have the last word. And so I wish you would give that same God an opportunity to be the one who leads and guides in your life. Mind the gap, we're calling it. There's a big gap right here. But God can get you over that gap. He can bring the very healing that your heart needs most right now. But He'll honor your freedom. He'll honor your choice. Why don't you, in your mind, even now, say, God, I don't know the name, I'm not sure of the address, but I'd like to choose you to be the one to have the last word in my life too.
Jesus went through all the towns and villages, teaching in their synagogues, preaching the good news of the kingdom, and healing every disease and sickness.
Lord, if you are willing, you can make me clean. I am willing. Be clean.
Immediately he was cured of his leprosy.
see that you don't tell anyone, but go show yourself to the priest and offer the gift Moses commanded as a testimony to them.